Your neighbors are probably already doing it, but who? They may drop little hints like,
beautiful day out. Even more beautiful since we saved by bundling our home and car insurance with Geico.
or,
Yard work is hard. Much harder than bundling with Geico, which was easy.
or it may be even subtler, like,
Speaking of burgers, we bundled our home and car insurance with Geico and saved a bunch of money.
bundling is easy with Geico. Just ask your neighbors.
In uncertain times, you can be certain of this. The Salvation Army is serving those most in need with help and hope. Thanks to your donations, the Salvation Army is helping those affected by COVID-19, those who've lost wages, who have no home to retreat to, who need food, help with utilities, and most of all, hope. To see how you can continue to make a difference, visit givewestwood.org. givewestwood.org.
Welcome into Power Hour with Sammy Kincaid. I'm Sammy Kincaid in the Strike and Spare studio, and I'm very excited for today's show because, you know, it's a really big weekend we got going on here. I mean, you had the women's Final Four last night. Today, you have the men's Final Four. First game at 5, second at 7:49. What a tip-off time, but really exciting. I mean, how many brackets are still there? I want to say I saw like 0.12% are still left. I mean, what a crazy men's side of the tournament we've had going this year in March. But I'm very excited for today because we got a couple of great guests joining me here. And one of them, she's joining me because it is, I think, the best weekend of the year. It is opening weekend, and I am very excited to have Carrie Still join me to talk a little MLB baseball. How you doing, Carrie?
Oh, I am pumped up. How are you?
I am doing great. And whenever I was like, man, who should I get on for opening weekend, I thought no further than you. So why don't you tell people just a little bit about you?
Sure. I started covering food when I was at the NFL Network almost 10 years ago. If you guys remember the Beast Quake, the Seattle Seahawks decided to promote it using a hot dog that was covered in mac and cheese and Skittles because that was Marshawn's favorite snack, as we also fondly remember. And I thought, you guys, we really need to promote this. People are going to love hearing about this. And I said, no, it's really just for the fans who are there. And I said, but you should loop in all the fans who aren't present within the stadium. And so we promoted it, and it went bonkers. It trended when trending was just starting to become a thing, and I kind of took it from there. I was the first reporter invited to a Super Bowl to specifically cover food in itself. Have been nicknamed the Ballpark Food Sherpa by Forbes, and I kind of let other people take the nicknames where they want to take it. But I love all sports, and baseball just so happens to have the best food, in my opinion, so I am ready to talk shop.
I was going to say, you were named Ballpark Food Sherpa by Forbes, and I think that is just one of the coolest things. If you didn't mention it, I was about to mention it. I wish I could get a nickname from them. That's pretty cool.
I think that was just because that they didn't have anyone else to write about during the time, and it was during spring training, and they're like, who else can we possibly write about? So definitely no Fortune 500, but I can fill your tummy with all different kinds of pictures. So
That's fantastic. What would you say, before we get into what are some of the top foods that people should try today, what has been your favorite food that you have tried at a stadium?
Oh, man. So many things come to mind. Let's see. I've had some real... Okay, well, what's craziest is I've tried the Chapulines. The Suns did a burger, first the Mariners, about 5 seasons ago, promoted eating grasshoppers, if you remember that.
Oh, no.
Wouldn't say it was my fave, but it's definitely the craziest thing that I've had. They actually taste like sunflower seeds, and it is definitely suggested that you wash them down with a beer. Fans love them, but the Suns put them on a burger here, and I was friends with their PR, and he said, you've got to try one of these on camera, and I'm someone to not let a dare pass by, so I did. They're very tickly, even though they're not alive, so just keep that in mind if you decide to try them.
Oh no, that sounds just, I couldn't do that. I mean, I love a good dare, but there's no way I would have thrown up on camera. I don't know how you did that. Do you think they maybe tried to season it to taste like sunflowers because of sunflower seeds being a baseball food?
So it's actually a regionally Latino-inspired dish, so that's why you see it in those places. But they are seasoned with different kinds of salt and pepper, and like a little bit of paprika and limon. So it kind of gets away the bugs and all the other kind of crunchy feeler parts that you don't taste those.
Carrie, I don't think you're going to convince me on this one. I don't think it's going to happen. But it is opening day. What are you most excited for today?
All right. I know you guys are Braves Nation, so let's chop it up with some of the biggest behemoth hot ticket items you will find at concessions this season. These items can be chopped up, or you can not share them and attempt to tackle them on your own. First, I have the cleanup burger. Picture this. It's all on one bun. It serves 4 people. You have 4 all-beef patties, hash browns, sunny side up fried egg, cheese, maple syrup, hickory smoked bacon on buttermilk Belgian waffles. So that's not the only biggest thing that the Braves have. They also have the submarine sandwich, which kind of looks like a giant caterpillar. This is going across several laps. It's made to order, so you can order it as a personal for just one, or it's 3 feet of sandwich. You have house smoked turkey breast, red dragon cheddar cheese, fried green tomatoes, avocado crema, butter lettuce, and applewood bacon. And then, of course, the closer. This is normal sized. So, I mean, after everything else that I've shared, it is an all beef hot dog that is then wrapped with mozzarella, whipped potatoes, and then fried and served with spicy mayo. And if you're going down to the Rays, they have moonshine slushies. I know that games are a little shorter this season, so they're trying to appease their fans however they can. They're also partnering with Omaha Steaks for burgers and brats. Then they have the foot-long pretzel dog. They're only serving 98 of these a game. And then if we're sizing it up again, they have the Cubano Gigante. It's 34 inches, 2.5 pounds, and it feeds 4 to 8 people. I mean, these have to be 4 hungry teenagers.
Yeah, that is so much food.
Normal-sized people. It is roasted mojo pork, sweet ham, cheese, mustard, pickles, and special sauce, and you can get that for $50. So that is a lot of allowance money, or a bunch of hours on the clock. But if we go up the coast to the Red Sox, they have avocado fries that people are really talking about. The Mets are doing a fried chicken sandwich. Everyone's getting in on the fried chicken sandwich game. But this is on glazed donut buns. So the chicken overlaps and comes out of the bun. So you're definitely going to get more chicken than donut on this. The Yankees are also doing a 99 per game. It's called the 99 burger, only selling 99 a game. It's $19.99 for one burger. This is In-N-Out, West Coast inspired. It has 2 4-ounce American Wagyu beef patties, new school American cheese, dill pickles, caramelized onions, plus secret sauce. If you're there, you can also check out their steak top fries and buffalo chicken mac and cheese. If we're doing big items again, guys, we're going down to the Rangers. They have the Boom Stick Burger. The name alone says it. It's 2 feet of chili cheeseburgers, 1 bun again, plus onion rings. They have the Pizza Dog, that is spelled D-A-W-W-G. Do not get it confused. That is pepperoni pizza on a hot dog. So you've got the hot dog with the pepperoni and cheese and marinara sauces toppings. They're in corn ribs, which we all know is just peeled corn, but it's super trendy right now. That corn song has got it going on. Then since it is the morning time for us all, they're serving up a brisket croissant, This is not a breakfast item, but they are serving a Flamin' Hot Cheese Cheetos pretzel, which is a pretzel just rolled in cheese and Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Some of my last items are the Angels are doing a bucket of chocolate chip cookies. We all love going to the fair, and they're finally doing it for us. So they're going to have a truck there that I'm sure is going to be selling out. Then the Dodgers are doing cheesecake on a stick. Oh, fair items finally coming to the ballpark. It's New York style cheesecake, hand dipped in tempura batter with a side of raspberry sauce. And then they're also doing a hot link corn dog. It's a Chipotle sausage, hand dipped in corn batter again, deep fried, then bathed in gooey cheese sauce and sprinkled with Flamin' Hot Cheetos. And my last item is here in Arizona with the D-backs. They have another massive item. It is a foot-long Sonoran dog. It's a bacon-wrapped dog with pinto beans, pico de gallo, mayo, and mustard. So Big S, I don't know which one you want to try first, but there is plenty out there for you to try.
I think that some of those I could be trying for days with how large they are. I usually, whenever I go to the ballpark, I get nachos and a beer. That is basically what I get. And ever since we have met virtually on social media, I'm like, man, I am really missing it right now with not trying some of these ballpark foods. I need to expand my horizons this year, and go knock some stadiums off of my list and try some new ballpark food, because it is insane. I had no idea that these foods existed at the ballparks.
Not only are they insane, they kind of hit the wallet. So if we are looking for some inflation-friendly pricing, the Mets are doing $15 tickets for college students, which I really wish happened when I was that age.
Yeah.
You don't have to be attending actual college. You just need to show them an ID with your age on it. They're going to be sending out those promotions via text message. So they're really trying to get the younger generation. And then on top of that, if you go to the Rays, they're having a buy one, get one free beer night every Friday night, because they understand that tickets are pretty expensive. So they're trying to get people back in the stadiums.
Wow. So my good friend Ryan Bass, he was here in Nashville, but he kind of hops all over the country, and he's now down in Tampa as the reporter for Bally on their broadcasts for Rays games. And I'm going to be like, hey, Ryan, I need to come down on a Friday, because that's another deal that I think is probably going to have people turning their heads.
Well, and they've got a beautiful stadium, so definitely go check it out.
Yeah, no, that is one of the stadiums that I have been to, and that's something that, how many stadiums have you been to? That's something on my bucket list. Is I've been trying to knock off every stadium, and I get a hat from every stadium that I go to.
I've been to 17, but one of my best friends, her name is Susie Hunter on social media. You can follow her at the Susie Hunter. During the COVID year, she drove to every single stadium and visited them all. Because it was a COVID year, she went to see friends up north in Canada twice, because they were playing at the Buffalo Bisons at the beginning of the year because of vaccine passports and whatnot, and then went and finished the season up north, and brought us back a Toronto teddy bear for my two little ones, which was really sweet.
You just mentioned that you have two little ones. Have you been taking them to the ballpark? Are you really trying to ingrain it in them? Because you have a very your family loves sports. We'll put it that way. You're kind of ingrained in sports.
Yes, so when they were 2 weeks old each, I took them to the ballpark. One was during the COVID year, so the ballpark wasn't open, but we took a picture with her out in front. They have these golden plates, and I thought it would be cool to have a picture for them both that they were the size of the plate itself. And then for my son, he was born last year. There was a game going on the next day, but I was not game ready, we'll say, after 2 weeks. So we took them to the stadium for their first outings out in the world, and walked around, and then headed back home to watch the game. But yes, we are very much a sports family, and am looking forward to bringing our dog to a Bark in the Park game, hopefully in San Diego at the Padres in about another month or so. But my husband has so wonderfully put it that I don't know if we're actually going to be able to physically take our border collie puppy plus a toddler plus an infant successfully to the ballpark and actually enjoy more than one at bat. So we'll see about that.
You mean that's not a challenge that he's up for? I mean, that sounds like it should be a hit in the park.
More like an Olympic event.
Yeah, no, that sounds like not the easiest day. So if you do, more power to you, and I'll be looking forward to seeing that one happen. I got faith in you.
There will definitely be pictures.
Well, Carrie, I really appreciate you joining me, telling us a little bit about what people should be looking out for this season, especially in the Braves Stadium. We have Braves games on our station, and so I know we have a lot of Braves fans listening. So thank you again so much for joining me.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Well, again, you're listening to Power Hour with Sammy Kincaid. I'm Sammy Kincaid, and we'll be right back after this break.
Are you over 50? Would you like to get up to 33% more income in retirement? Then call now for this free book, Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers, from a leading financial firm on maximizing your income in retirement. That's right, free. This free book reveals little-known truths about annuities in simple-to-understand terms that will help you make the right choices before buying an annuity. And it's free. As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report summarizing the rates and benefits from financially strong insurers.
Call 800-715-9880.
That's right, Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers and Annuity Rate Report, both absolutely free for calling today.
Call 800-715-9880. That's 800-715-9880.
Sponsored by Annuity General. Producers have the appropriate licenses for the products they offer. Increased income is possible using strategies suited to your goals and may require buying multiple annuities and holding them full term.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+